Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's tutorial, we are diving deep into one of the most fundamental concepts in Python, which is strings and their methods. So we will cover everything from basic string operations to some advanced methods like fstrings, docstrings, replace, strip and split. By the end of this video, you will have a solid understanding of how to manipulate and work with strings in Python. So let's get started. Okay, and in my screen you can see the definition of what is a string. So you can read it. A string in Python is a sequence of characters. Strings are used to store text data and one of the most commonly used data types in Python. Okay, and you can create a string with three methods. Okay, like first, if I want to show you this method, so if I initialize my string and I can write it as single quote, this is a string. Okay, and then okay, and this is the first type of the string that we can initialize with single quote. Okay, and then the second string. Okay, and we can initialize it with double quotes. Okay, and we can say Python is fun. Okay, and then we can also write a multi-line strings. Okay, so multi-line string has two types. I am initializing a comment here. Multi-line strings. Okay, so first type is mline equals to. Okay, so this is a multi-line string. Okay, as you can also see here that this is a multi-line string, which is also called Docstring. Okay, so we can also use it inside of a function. We will see how it will work inside a function when we will learn about functions. Okay, so this is a multi-line string, and we can say this is a multi-line string. Okay, so you can write multiple lines with it. Okay, so this is a two lines. Okay, you can add more lines to it. Okay, so this is m line 2. Okay, and here we can make it with three double quotes. Okay, so we can see okay, we can copy it from here. Okay, and we can paste it. So you can see both are the same thing. This is with single quotes and this is with double quotes. Let me save it and show you after running it. So we will open our terminal here. Okay, I am opening it into my VS Code. You can also open it from your folder if you want. Okay, and I am running it into my PowerShell. I have Python installed. If you have not installed Python or VS Code, then you can see my previous tutorial. Okay, so I am running my script Python string.py. Okay, so it is running and everything seems fine, but I have not done anything yet. Because when we run our script, it is running from line 1. Okay, and it is executing all of the things one by one, and here we are only initializing our strings and not printing anything, so we have not seen anything in our terminal. For saving our strings, we can print it one by one. So first we will print my string and the second string, which are single line strings. Okay, so let me print it. So we will print it my string. Okay, and after that I will print second string. Okay, the second string. I will save it. Okay, and I will push arrow key here, the upper arrow key, and press enter. Okay, so you can see this is a string and Python is fun. These are two strings that we initialized and printing here. Okay, so now I am commenting it. Okay, and then we will print our multi-line string. Okay, so it is m line and m line 2. First we will print m line. Okay, m line, I will save it. Okay, and print it here. So you can see this is a multi-line string. You can write multiple lines with it. Okay, so the indentation is a little bit after the first line. We have some space here. You can see it is because we have this is the starting. Okay, and after that we have some space here. Okay, so let's print the second one. So for doing this, I will rename it with mline2, save it, and print it here. Okay, so you can see this is indentation is also out, but both of the lines have same indentation. Okay, because it is not on the first line, it is on the second line, and both are on the same alignment. Okay, so this is about how we can initialize a string with different methods. Okay, so we have single quotes, double quotes, three single quotes and three double quotes for multi-line strings. Okay. Okay, so now let's explore some basic string methods that Python provides. These methods are incredibly useful for manipulating and processing strings. Okay, so the number one we are exploring is replace methods. Okay, so this is replace. Okay, and we can call methods by putting parentheses after that. So if I write replace, then I have to put parentheses after that, so this method will be called. So let's see what this function does. Okay, first I will make us text. Okay, you can use single or double quotes here. Okay, so I am writing my name is face. Okay, and after that I want to so the name suggests that the replace method should replace some string characters from the main string. Okay, so I want to replace my name with another name. So let's say new underscore text equals to text. So first we have to write the variable name, which is text here. After that we will apply the replace method. Okay, so we will put a dot here and then write replace. Okay, and in replace it is it takes two things, as you can see here, with one is old and one is new. What is old? This is the string which we want to replace, so in this case it is faz. Okay, so we will write faz here. Okay, we will write faiz. Okay, and then the new string. So as you can see here, new uh, from which string we want to replace it. Okay, so I can write Ahmad. Okay, so it will replace Fez by Ahmad. Okay, so it would be my name is Ahmad. Okay, and this all things will be saved into this variable new text. So remember, it will not manipulate the text variable. Okay, these string will be same. Okay, when we apply a function, it returns uh, some values. Okay, and it will be stored in this variable. Okay, so you will be familiar with it when you do practice. Okay, so if I print new text, okay, save it. Okay, and I run it, so you can see my name is Ahmad. Okay, but the text is still same. Okay, so before it, if I print text, okay, save it and run it, so you can see my name is Faiz and my name is Ahmad. Okay, so these are the things which we can do by replace method. Okay, so it is used to replace strings from a variable of a string. Okay, so if you have a string and you want to replace some of its areas, then you can use a string. Okay, and if you want to also replace any other character, then you can also append it, like if you want to replace like age, sorry, name by age. Okay, so and if I run it, then you can see okay, remove this one. Okay, and we will only print the second one. Okay, because we are manipulating it. My name is Faiz. But there is something wrong, there should be a number. Okay, so we can type another replace function here. Okay, after that dot replace and dot replace. So in place of Faiz we want to use age, a number. Okay, so we will put here 27. Okay, we will save it. Okay, and run it again. So my age is 27. Okay, so this is the first method of the string that I showed you. Okay, and now we will move towards our second method, which is strip. Okay, so let me write it, strip. So what strip does, the strip methods remove any leading and trailing spaces and new line characters by default. Okay, from a string. Okay, so here is a suggestion, text equals hello world. Okay, so because I have installed an extension called black box, so it is giving me suggestions according to it when I write a comment here. Okay, so as you can see here we have some trailing spaces on both of the sides. So what I will do, I will type, first I have to comment this. Okay, so if I type new text equals to text dot strip. Okay, so it should be on small letters all. Okay, all the methods are starts from small letters. Okay, so text dot strip. Okay, and it will take nothing because it will perform operations on our text variable, which is a string. Okay, and it will remove all the trailing spaces from both of the sides, left and right. Okay, and if I print new text here. Okay, and if I run it, then you can see hello world. Okay, if I will print the text, okay, save it and run it, then you can see hello world have some spaces here. Okay, and it also have some spaces here because we cannot see because it doesn't have any other characters after that spaces. Okay, so if we put a here, save it. Okay, and now it will not remove the spaces after here because we are these are not trailing spaces. Okay, here is a character and these spaces are with some reasons. Okay, so if we have spaces at the end or at the start of any string, that it will remove it, but at the end of this string we have a character, so it will not remove these spaces. Okay, because these are not at the end. Okay, so you have to keep it in mind. Okay, so let's move forward, and next thing is split, which is also a list method. Okay, not a list method, but it converts a string into a list. Okay, so you will see what lists are in our next videos, but for now you can see that we can also make strings into list. Okay, so let me write it here. The third function is split. Okay, let me write a text here. My text equals to, and here we will write hi, my name, hi, I am learning Python. Okay, so here you can see there are spaces on every after every word. Okay, so what the split method will do, it will split all the words with according to spaces between them. Okay, let's see here. First we will print my text. Okay, so if I print here, you can see, hi, I am learning Python. Okay, let me clear the console so you will see results clearly. Okay, okay, so you can see text equals to, hi, I am learning Python. Now I want to split them into pieces. Okay, so what it will do, the split method, it will split these all the things into piece by piece and put it into an array or list. Okay, so let me make another variable, text underscore list equals to, and I will write my text dot and apply the method of split. Okay, and then I will pass, now I am not passing anything, but we can also pass a separator. Okay, uh, let's see it after that. First I will print text list. Okay, save it, and if I print it, then you can see here is a list of all the pieces of that string. Okay, so here is a string number 1 which is hi, string number 2 which is I, 3 is M. Okay, and 4th is learning, and all the things are split into pieces. Okay, so the default argument which is here is a space. Okay, we if we want to pass a special string or a special separator, then we can also pass it. So what it will do, it will split it according to that separator. So let's say here is a comma. Okay, and I don't want to split it according to space, I want to split it according to comma or any other character. So what I will do, I will pass it as a string. Okay, so what I mean is passing by as a string. So I have to initialize a string here. Okay, with single or double quotes, and I have to pass it inside it. So I want to split it by comma. Okay, so now you have see here are some letters, sorry, words which are separated by space. Here I will separate it by comma. Okay, so here you will see there is only one comma, so it should split it into two pieces. First one should be high and the second one is entire thing. Okay, because the default separator is now overridden, so it will not separate it by spaces, now it will separate it by comma. Okay, so let me write it, sorry, save it, and you will see. Okay, here we have high. Okay, and the second one is I am learning Python. Okay, this comma is not this one. Okay, it is a separator which is separating all the strings from the another one. Okay, you can see this is the comma, this is the comma. Okay, so you can pass your own separator, so it will split it according to it. If I want to split it by M keyword, then I will pass M. Okay, I will save it and run it. Okay, so you have seen that hi, this is one instance. Okay, and this is the second instance of that string. Okay, yeah, and it has been splitted by M separator. Okay, so I hope you have understand about these methods. Okay, so moving forward with our next thing, which is f strings. Okay, let me clear the console. Okay, and also remove that. Okay, so now we have f strings. Okay, so f strings. Okay, so this is not the actual method of defining f strings. Okay, this is just a heading of f strings. Okay, now we are moving to some advanced methods of strings. So let's say I have a name variable where I will put my name. Okay, and now I want to embed it into another string. Like if I say sentence equals to my name is, okay, and after that I will put a space, and after that here, okay, at the end of this string I want to put my name, okay, but dynamically. I don't want to put it here like a static string, solid string like this. What I want that if I change this variable, name variable, and put another value here, so it should automatically be replaced here. Okay, so in this case we can use f string. Okay, so we can put a name variable directly here. Okay, so when we will change name, then the sentence will be automatically changed. Okay, first we will print the sentence. Okay, and let's see what it is printing. Okay, it is printing my name is, and now we will put another thing here which is name variable. So for doing that we will put f here, okay, before the string. Okay, but remember that you cannot put a space here. Okay, so this will give you error. You have to keep it with this string. Okay, so don't put a space here. Okay, and this, so now when we will attach a f here with a string, so it will become a f string. Now we will put variables directly into that f string, and for printing a variable here or putting a variable here, we will add curly brackets here. Okay, here is a curly bracket, and inside that bracket we will add a variable name which is name. Okay, so this name is this variable. We are directly putting this variable into this place. Okay, and now if I save it and run it here, okay, then you can see my name is Faz. Okay, and it is coming dynamically. Okay, so after these things, when you will build big projects, so some things are coming from database, and you put that things, that data into some variables. Okay, and there are some static strings like your order has been placed, thank you Mr., and that after that you will place that database data there. Like if you have a customer name, then you will put your customer name here, like thanks for placing the order Mr. Fez. Let me replace it. Okay, like thank you for placing the order Mr., and then put a name. So it should be also message and a female name, but this is just for example. Then how things work, if I replace here Fez with Ali, then you will see, okay, it is replaced by Ali. Okay, so this is the use of f string that we can use in our sentences or the strings. Okay, and there is also I will show you one more example that you can also use more than one variable, that my name is, and we will put a variable here name, and my age is, and we will also put a variable. Let me make another variable here, my age equals to, and now in this time we will put a number here. Okay, without quotes. Okay, so if you have a number and you want to put it into a string, then you can use it directly without quotes. Okay, this will not work with characters or special characters. Okay, so we will only put numbers directly, and I will show you this on numbers and operators, but for now we will use it as a string and not a number. So we will place it here, my age. So as you can see, we are using two placeholders in our f string. Okay, so one is name and the second one is age. And if now if I save it and let me clear the console and print it again, so you can see my name is Ali and my name is 27. If I change this one to 32, save it and run it again, then you will see my name is Ali and my age is 32. So fstring makes our string dynamic. Okay. Okay, so for now we want to explore the last method of this video. There are also other methods of string, so we will explore them one by one when we move forward in our tutorials, and we will build the real world projects. Okay, so the next thing is Docstring. Okay, so these are simply a special kind of strings used to document modules, classes, functions, and methods. Okay, and they are defined by using three quotes. Okay, they can be single quotes like this one, or they can be double quotes like this one. Okay, so on starting there should be three quotes, and at the end there should be three quotes. Okay, single or double quotes. Okay, we can also use it inside a function. So but you have not learned about functions. If you have learned, then this is a good thing. So if I make a function, you don't have to worry about it if you don't know what a function is. Okay, this is just to define what this function does. So the function is something that executes some lines of code by writing it once. Okay, so we will learn in the next videos. Okay, so the Docstring we will use to define what this function does, so every human can understand that what this function is doing without exploring its code. Okay, so if I name it add. Okay, and here I will write this function gets two variables and adds them and then returns them. Okay, and here I will a and b. I am getting a and b. Okay, and I am returning a plus b. Okay, after that if I write a function here, then you can see this function gets two variables and adds them and then returns them. Okay, so what their Docstring is doing, it is showing that string which we have defined inside a function. So every time we will call this function, we can see what is the functionality of this function by simply reading it. So we can make our own Docstrings inside a function and can read what a function is doing. Okay, so that's the thing for now, and we can I'm wrapping up the tutorial on strings and their methods in Python. We have covered a lot today, from the basics of what a string is to some of the most useful string methods like replace, strip, split, and f strings. Okay, and remember, mastering these string methods will greatly enhance your ability to manipulate and work with text data in Python. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe my channel for more Python tutorials. Leave a comment below if you have any other questions, or if there is a specific topic you would like me to cover next. Okay, so thanks for watching and I will see you on the next video.